Okay, we got the decking all done. Like I was saying before, this is 1x12 boards. We put about 5 nails per board. As you can see, the actual nail runs. Homeowner really likes that. And we try to put in around 5 nails per board. 4 would probably work. It didn't feel right though. I feel like the spacing was a little bit too wide. So it is a lot of nailing, but there again, it's a lifetime home. We like using board instead of sheathing. There is no delaminating. We still got to do the rafter tails and the face boards. You know, cut all that out, make that right. That's our next thing to do, and then it'll be ready for shingles. They're going with I think it's a darker shingle, like near black, but not satin black. That's too black. I think that actually attracts too much sunlight and heat. If you're afraid of heights, this is what it looks like on top of a house. And here's the front of the house. And that's a full-size truck. Looks like half small truck. But I'm going to show you what the decking looks like a little bit closer. I got another tip. I normally wear boots if you've seen them in other videos. And on this roof, boots are absolutely a nightmare. These are just Merrells, and they actually stick really good. We found out that tennis shoes and some boots with non-skid soles, they stick well. Like I said, this is a 9-pitch roof, and you can literally sit up on the roof. Now, as you can see, it's very hot out here, if you can see me with the sun behind me. But just sitting on the roof, which there goes my tape. I'm going to show you the decking. And here's another pair. This is what my brother wears. These are Red Wings, and they hold real well. They're slip resistant. I have ranch boots, and they don't hold at all. I mean, literally, it looks like you're an idiot if you're trying to hold on. But it's like, this is a 9-pitch roof, which I'm climbing up around them. As you can see, I mean, it looks like he's skiing. Now, this will tear your ankles up. But as far as going up and down, turning and all that, these work good too. So different boots do, you know, different ways. It's almost like you need to buy them in the store just to try them out. But just a little tip, if you're one of those guys that are like, man, I cannot sit on a roof, could be your shoes. You know, if you see those roofers doing it, they're not special, or it's just their shoes making them being able to do it. So just a little tip. And one more thing, when you're running these, you just don't want to run, you know, boards from the bottom plate all the way up. You got to stagger them. Like you see a joint here, stagger, and then there's another one over here, and then it bounces back to here. We're running about 8 boards up, and then you'll shift 1 or 2 rafters and run another 8 boards up. And what that does is it allows the roof to be real flat, because if you ran that joint right there all the way up, there's a possibility of a ridge being in that roof. So you have to break that joint, and the farther you break it, the better. 2 is just right. You can't. Now, if we'd have taken that one and broke it just 1 rafter, that's too close. It still might have had a bump. So, as you can see, that ridge. That's the way to do it. It makes it a lot flatter roof, especially on those mornings where it's dew or something on the ground, like it is this morning. There's a lot of just dew all over the ground. You can look at a roof at a certain angle and you can actually see those ridges. Well, this keeps that from happening. But heck of a view. That's where I can see my house from here. Okay, I'm going to do a little strength test on this board. We discarded it because it has a crack in it. I just found it sitting on the ground. As you can see, as far as thickness, it's about as thick as my finger. They already had a little angle cut in it. And the span here is about 3 feet, where up there it's only 16 inches, 16-inch thinners. And I'm going to do a little strength test, see what 250 pounds can do to it. Okay, It didn't break, and as you can see, there's no way OSB or something like that would have held up to that. So this roof's going to last you a long time.